I do apologise, we
read
seem
off
to
the
be having some problems this
script.
morning.
That's why he's got it.
Good morning.
It is challenging. The Conservative Party is on life support
Oh,
at
so
the
he
moment
couldn't read
in terms of
into
the national
this sort.
polls, what we're hearing on the doorstep.
Bless him.
And it's a hard job to make people come out and vote when they're so disillusioned with what's happening in Westminster. And that's been a real challenge.
So he should have read into that, but he couldn't. He's still struggling with this machine. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Oh, I would have given up on it and just found an alternative, or waited for them to maybe say it in my ear, whatever I needed to read out.
In Christiansburg.
Yes, I bet you are, Eamon. I have seen you. I did not. Wow. Okay. Well.
The Nutcracker performances are tomorrow night and Sunday afternoon.
One way to do a turkey call is with this gobbler, and it has a little diaphragm in it that allows the air to vibrate. You should try that.
Okay,
I would love
go
to.
ahead.
All
I
right.
want to see this. No.
Put it down.
That just wasn't right.
Why did she do that?
I know.
G kills viruses in just one. What did you do, Mom? Dad, holy crap.
3. Oh my God.
Did his dad just walk into the shop? That's hilarious. Oh, this is me. Oh yeah,
Lord,
yeah.
that's you. Oh,
That's me. Yeah. That's 1000% me. If I see a couple of animals moving a little too close, oh no. Not today. Not today. I'm out of there. Like, I'm running. 100%. Let's do this somewhere else. No, not for me. Mm-mm. You can see him. You can see him like peering off as well. Like, they're coming closer. Oh hell no. No. Oh, I respect it. I respect it so much.
Janella Hamilton,
Babe.
sorry. Thank you, Janella.
No.
Hamilton reporting live for us
No.
this morning.
No. If you're going to go up, know the guest's name. And sometimes we'll like abbreviate it just to make it a little, not abbreviate, we'll separate the syllables just to make it a little bit easier for us. If there's a name on there that, if we've got a guest that has a challenging name or a name that's not as easy, it's not very easy to say. So we'll like chop it up into 3s or 4s just to make it a little bit easier for us to say. But for her to go on there and say her name 3 different ways, 4 different ways.
Let's hurry. 3, 2, 1. It's the
Someone's gonna hit her
14th
in the face,
annual
aren't they?
Christmas. Ah!
What did I say? Certain things just shouldn't be
Rick
done
Astley
live.
fan?
That's a no.
Not a massive one. But I was around.
Well, that was the
I'll
wrong
just
thing
I
to
was
say.
around.
He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. I'll ask you again. Are you a Rick Astley fan?
Love Rick Astley. Best. Grew up with him.
Great. He's coming up. He's coming up next, so we'll be very pleased to hear that.
His true
There he is
feelings
now.
came
He's
out
listening
there.
in. Look, he heard
He said-
everything you said, man. The damage is done.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Charlie.
Anytime. You saw a little glimpse of Rick Astley there. So he's listening in. We're going to chat to him in a
That's
minute about a new
hilarious.
single.
Yeah, should
That worked well, didn't it?
Should we hear it? Labour's former Health Secretary Alan Johnson joins us down the line from hell. From hell. Alan Johnson. I'm never going to recover from that.
Category. Of course, it was very funny, very, very early in the morning. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go look at this family. Come here.
I love an American shopping mall.
Wendy!
Now, those new shoes are pretty.
Wendy! Oh, man, that's a photographer Darren fan. I'm guessing by her laughter that she's okay.
I don't think she is.
Wendy,
I don't think she
Can
is.
you still hear us?
I don't think she's okay.
Can you still hear us?
I'm
Wendy,
not
or no?
okay.
No,
Oh
I don't think she can still hear us.
Starting today, only 3 Minneapolis beaches.
That's cute.
Why?
So this must have been during COVID. This must have been during COVID when presenters were reporting and presenting live from home, which is it was a very interesting time. I think we all kind of had the opportunity to be creative about how to present the news, and The best of journalism, I think, was produced during COVID. We all learned how to use technical equipment and were like, had to think quickly on our feet, essentially, which was pretty cool. And I would go back, not to COVID, but to when we all had to just use a bit more ingenuity around journalism. So it was a really good time for journalism, I would say. Difficult, but I would say we were pushed to the limits and produced some of our best stuff, best work.
I think, you know, I'm a little bit of a pro, idea. So it's time to
put it
level
down.
Up here. This is a 1-2.
Put it down. Okay.
You know what? I think this is enough of an accomplishment.
Don't leave it there.
We'll just leave that there.
Oh. Why is she lifting weights? Leave it alone. Why did she pick the heaviest one?
I only do the 20s, all right, Alex?
Is she going to drop it? Because I will cry.
Don't be a hero at that, Alex. We'll check it with you later.
There you go, cameraman Kenny helping her out. Woo.
We're going to start things off with less Crifton. Ooh, hey, don't splash. Oh. Hey, come on, that's rude, man.
I got wet. Sorry, bud.
Did you got wet legs?
I got wet.
Oh, man, I'll dry you off.
Hey, guys, let me tell you.
They love a sexual innuendo.
What? What does that even mean?
Right.
What does that even mean? Did not sound right at all. Oh, no. We're going to be in trouble now.
He doesn't know he's live. Oh, God. So my hips don't lie.
Am I having a tease? I did. I'm sorry. I
Neither
didn't
do mine.
Tom, my hips don't lie either. We'll have another look at your forecast coming up in a minute.
I think I remember this.
Actually, oh, excuse me.
Oh no.
And the this is
if you need to take
the
a moment,
equipment is
we can
falling
come back
over.
to you.
Thank you, Sophie.
Umbrella is gone.
We'll come back to you.
This
Oh,
is going to be
bless
this will be one of those clips that will go viral, no doubt.
Filming during bad weather can be really difficult. I remember when I went out filming one day, and it wasn't the worst of situations, but it was enough to teach me not to do it again. So I lived in Newcastle, and the weather was extremely cold up there, up north. And I think I went out in linen trousers for some reason. I thought they were thicker than they were. Absolutely freezing cold. I couldn't concentrate. I had a scarf on and all the goods up top, but the trousers were just so light that I struggled. So a lot can go wrong with bad weather. That wasn't the worst of it, actually. I've seen worse. I've seen people drenched in rain. I've seen, people in snowstorms and so forth. So it can get really bad. And obviously we do risk assessments and things before we go out. If we know the weather's going to be really bad, we'll take extra measures, get enough people there to kind of ensure that things run smoothly when the weather's not so great.
Hey, welcome back to AM Extra. It is 7 Thursday. On this Monday morning, I'm Elise Haas.
Monday morning.
Oh my
It's
God.
Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Girl, don't make it Monday.
And I've done this
They
before
do
when
my
I said it
sisters.
was a Friday, and then
Got
Ken
similar
and like,
mannerisms.
and it's Wednesday, and I was like, oh, I thought it was Tuesday. I just can't keep it
Oh,
straight.
Elise, it is Friday Eve in this house right
Aw,
now. We're
that's
not going back
sweet.
to Monday, you guys.
I'm not mad at that one.
While we all have our favorite kind of treat, you
Head's
should pick
covered
one
in
out that's going to
snow.
last. Captain December recommends the longer needle
Why's no one
treat.
told him to stop? Oh.
Question, go. You're awesome, thank you. We appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. Charlie Raoul, I am not doing that, but for now we'll send it back to you guys. I already know. No. Can you do your best turkey impression?
Oh my God. Maybe he can.
Just do it. Hey, I have to do it too in a couple seconds, so how
How do you do? Gobble, gobble, gobble.
I had to do that on live TV. It's your turn.
Gobble, gobble.
Oh.
Oh, that was an angry turkey. Gobble, gobble.
Well, thank you.
How's that?
What
I mean,
was that? A longer one. That's it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
The ultimate daring thing that we could do to you right now is to go interrupt the singers.
Okay, ladies, carry on. Thank you. People people are literally looking at me as they walk by, like, what's going on?
Did you drool a little bit there? What?
Do you know what? I absolutely love a Vox. I like talking to people, like random people anyway, but I love a Vox, or a Vox Pop is what they're called. That's when we go out and speak to strangers and find out what their opinion on things are, thoughts, opinions, you know, answers for questions. Those are Vox Pops. And I love them because I think they're the most kind of journalistic thing you could ever do. Spontaneous, you know, they're off the cuff. A lot could go wrong, a lot could go right. You could get a really good Vox, you could get a not so great Vox. You get rejected a lot of times, but you also get accepted by people that are willing to give you a five-minute Vox Pop. So it really all depends, but I think it is the best of journalism.
But already there's some uncertainty about what he was saying on benefits.
Yes, Jeremy Corbyn, when he was asked, just give us one sec, please.
Right.
Jeremy Corbyn was
He pushed her out of the way, so thank
he
you.
would end the freeze on many.
That was well done. I don't know if I would have pushed her out of the way, but she moved, so.
Detail of the executive order we're still finding out about, so I'm sure that will emerge later on. But what a dizzying week it's been. It's hard to believe, frankly, that it was only a week ago that the inauguration took place on all sorts of different fronts.
Breakfast Tim Muppet.
Tim Muppet.
It's going to love you for that, isn't it?
Dear.
Tim Muffet.
I know his
He doesn't
name.
look very happy about that.
Good morning to you.
I've heard worse.
Catch up with the weather. Chris Fawkes has the details. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Joanna. Well, things are improving. Oh, you're over there. Are you going to come back over here? Yes.
We're going to get a weather update.
Louise,
and it's
don't know what Louise was doing.
Well, it was very nearly
It's all
Louise.
going very well, isn't it, Simon?
I was trying to pad and pad. Where were you?
Handled
I've
well.
what you just said to me, so I'll just go yes. I think if I press the next button, hopefully we will go into Thursday's weather. Oh no, by special request, everybody wanted my dog Madge, who's ready for the Christmas lights, bless her.
How did he end up there?
I better shut up now.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Any excuse.
I'm not back tomorrow. Sorry.
Their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, are delighted to confirm they are expecting a baby in April.
Is he doing maths?
Bearing in mind they announced that she was pregnant back in September, and it was thought she was around 2 or 3 months pregnant. I'm not sure how much news this really is, but anyway, it's April, so clearly guys, get the time booked.
Sorry, what?
Because that's what
Did
I'm
he
doing.
sit there and just start doing maths? That makes, I don't know if he's trying to make the producers look bad or the royals look bad, but that, I don't know if that was necessary.
A short time ago, Simon spoke to Radoslav Sikorski, who's the Polish politician and journalist. He was on the scene when the shooting happened, and he gave us an eyewitness account of what he saw.
The great commonality among we who have gathered today is
That's
a
not the
commitment
eyewitness account.
to bringing down a global force of evil. And I emphasize the word commitment.
A former British serviceman, Leslie Binns, turned around to save a woman who'd collapsed while she was on her trek. But he's now attempting to scale the world's highest mountain again. He's going back and joins us now in the studio ahead of his next mission. Good morning.
I think you have the wrong guest, sir.
You got the wrong man.
You're Todd Landman, aren't you? Do you know, it's ever so
You
funny.
look so heroic.
I looked at this
He
man and I
does,
thought,
because he's got,
"Doesn't
the posture's
necessarily look
great.
like a mountaineer."
I think our mountaineer is that man behind us.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Question is how
Yeah.
democracies
I genuinely, I don't know how that would have happened, because like there are so many steps to go through before you get to guest and presenter sat next to each other. You've got to, you know, you do research, the producer does research, they brief the guest before they go on air, the presenter speaks to the guest just beforehand, just to kind of give them a sense of what to expect in the interview. So I've never been in a situation like that, and I genuinely don't know how that would happen. There were so many things and conversations that take place before people get on air. There's just no way that I would allow a guest to be on air and I have absolutely no idea who they are or where they've come from.
Former president, anyway. Let's have a look at the weather. Thomas Schaffenacker can bring us up to date. It's getting chilly, Thomas.
It is, it is. By the way, you ever fancy a bit of that kite surfing? Probably need quite a bit of a wind to pick you
Yeah,
up.
thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Anyway, I take that back.
Is it him
He's
again?
a very sporty guy. Very
We've seen
fit.
him before.
Anyway.
Now, it's getting cold. Nothing's as frosty as the relationship between me and Thomas Schaffenacker, though. Bring us the forecast.
Ooh, I thought it was always a nice warm one, but whatever, Simon.
Just north of Glasgow, across the northwest of the country, and there may even be the odd rumble of thunder this afternoon, some of those sharp showers across the very far north and the Northern Isles. Sunny spells, though. This lovely picture sent in from one of our weather watchers across Perth and Kinross. And we'll continue to see some blustery showers as we head to the rest of the afternoon. Breezy conditions. There may even be some gale force gusts across Orkney as well, excuse me, and some sunny spells elsewhere.
It's not
And
going well,
temperatures
is
going up to
it?
13 or 14 Celsius. As we look ahead to the evening, though, the showers still with us across the northwest, and
Why is
there's
she
wind
giggling?
very strong as well across parts of Orkney. There may even be some gale force gusts here, and temperatures dipping to around 7 to 8 Celsius. Maybe cooler for some sheltered spots in the north. Tomorrow then,
Why is
some
she
sunny
giggling?
spells, especially across more central and southern areas. Across the far north, those showers will continue for a time.
The headlines are
getting a
coming
bit
up on the
worried.
BBC News channel in a moment.
I don't actually know what just happened there and why she kind of was having a meltdown. I think she initially had the giggles and then it turned into a nervous laughter. I mean, if the wrong pictures come up, the wrong pictures come up. If I've got a script, I'm just going to read off the script and then whatever's incorrect is incorrect. But you can't kind of speak to us pictures that are incorrect if you don't have the right script for it. So I would do something like, just ignore the pictures and then just relay the information that needs relaying.
Say goodbye to viewers on BBC Two, but first, though, the weather forecast with Simon King.
So yeah, bear with me while my graphics just finished loading up. Apologies for that.
That's it.
We've got some decent
That's
rainbows
perfect.
out there at the moment, some sunny spells
That's it.
and showers across most parts, and you've been sending in your
exactly how you
fantastic
do it.
rainbow photos to our weather watchers.
Ignore what's going
Now,
on in the
sunshine
background.
and showers will continue actually for much of this afternoon, and in between those showers there will be some sunshine as well. As we go through the afternoon, it'll feel quite cool as well, a rather brisk northerly wind, making it feel pretty chilly. And when those
Had a
showers
look to
come
check
through,
if it was up to date. If
temperatures
it's
will
not
drop
up to
down
date,
by a
that's
few
fine. Leave it
degrees
alone.
or so.
Just
So
continue.
as we go through the rest of this afternoon, the showers mostly
Brilliant.
confined, I think, towards northern and western parts, where across Scotland, in northern Scotland, there will be more cloud rolling its way in here.
Nice.
And as a result, temperatures only really about 10, 11 or 12 Celsius.
Carry on as normal.
Now, through this evening and tonight, we're going to see
This
some
is
of those showers
fantastic,
continuing,
guys. This
mainly
is,
across
if you want to
western
know how to
parts
do
of
it
the
when it's
UK.
incorrect, this is what
And
you
so
do.
It's going to be quite a cool night as well. Temperatures getting down to about 10 or 12 degrees.
Got to have a
Let's run
conversation
through
with
these
whoever's
graphics.
in charge
Hopefully
of the
we'll get there,
pictures.
to where we're going.
Oh, this is so well done. Fantastic. That was it. That's exactly how you do it. If the pictures are incorrect, that's fine. Ignore them. Relay the information that needs relaying. Have a look, have a peek, see if it's been updated. If it has been updated, then just try and, work with what you've got. And if it hasn't been updated, just carry on as normal and we can deal with whoever is in charge of the pictures a little later down the line.
So that's the image outside our studios
happy
here in
days.
Solville. What a beautiful day. Pretty much clear blue skies. Chris has got the weather for us for the rest of the country. How's it looking for Saturday and Sunday across the weekend as we look at that rather beautiful image across the water there? In fact,
Is
I
the
think
picture
it's
meant to be
getting
on
quite
this long?
mild. We yesterday, rather mistakenly, at one point during the weather, said it was going to be 88 degrees.
And in fact, that made the papers this
It
morning.
made the
There's a
papers
little
for
picture
quite
of
a
Matt
while.
Taylor yesterday.
should have had a
But I think
variation of
we're
shots.
talking about kind of maybe 18 or 19 degrees in some places, so it's looking like it's going to be
See the
rather...
rubbers there in the middle as well?
Yes.
Across the water, across the
Oh,
glass-like
well
water, isn't it?
spotted.
Yeah.
Because the water is incredibly still, but they do an awful lot of sports there too. Now,
This
as
is
far as I'm
dry.
aware, it's pretty much the picture around the country this morning. I know some of you have been sending in
Where are the pictures?
your pictures of what it's like as well. But it looks good for the whole country today.
Why is it sat on this one
morning
picture
when I got out of bed,
for at least a
had to come
minute?
downstairs, I was scraping the ice off my windscreen.
Yeah. So the reason we're lingering slightly longer than we might
Oh,
otherwise on this break,
so they're
let's
doing
be
a bit
honest,
of improv.
Chris isn't ready with the weather, so
Okay.
we're doing an ad hoc
I'm
weather
not mad at
forecast
that.
for you, and it's a bit like that really. In most places, getting rather
Okay.
mild.
I think it's a bit unfair to Chris. I think he is ready, but I think he's got technical issues.
Yes, well, I'm not having a go at him. I'm just saying, just explaining.
It wasn't like he was doing his hair or
Okay.
anything. He was well, having a sandwich or a banana. He's
Oh,
technical
those
issues.
are the technical issues.
Do you know what? It makes us happy. Oh, hello, Chris.
It's a fascinating insight.
This is great. I love how they're covering his back.
The hair's looking good.
That was good. I'm not mad at that. They're explaining what's going on. Ultimately, we're all human and we know that things happen. There are technical issues here, there and everywhere. We know that, you know, things don't go to plan sometimes. So acknowledging those things, mentioning them, just explaining to audiences that this is what's going on, but it's going to be sorted very, very soon, I think is a lot more seamless and normal and human than giggling or pretending, which isn't to knock anyone that has giggled, but I think the situations are made a lot easier when we kind of just acknowledge what's going on and talk around it and move on as quickly as we can. But that was nice. That was really nice that they covered his back and allowed him to sort out the technical issues as they kind of fluffed out the time a little bit there. Loved that. One thing Hugh's going to do, Hugh's going to stay quiet until they get their act together. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. He said, you guys need to sort yourselves out and then I'll speak. Until then, I ain't saying nothing. I don't even know what's going on here, but do you know what? Because he's cool, calm and collected, I still feel the authority from him. I still feel, you know, that he's in control of the situation. That's how it should be. So I think we, you know, as presenters try to come across less flustered, as less flustered as possible, if that makes sense. Cool, calm and collected. I'm pretty sure he's live on air, but he said, I'm not going to say anything until everything is in order. Yeah. No panic. You can see he's in complete control of the situation. I don't even know what's meant to be going on here. Producers look like they're kind of panicking a little bit. Hugh looks like he is doing what he should be doing. Yep, they're panicking at the back. You can see them running around. Yep, I can see them panicking and stressing. I can see the woman at the back there looks like the editor. They've probably not got their scripts on. And Hugh is just like, I am not doing a single thing until you guys get it together. Oh boy, this is going on a while, isn't it? Look, they're all running around. Oh, bless him. This is going on for ages. Why is nothing happening? Oh no. Hugh looks calm. Proceeds to take out his pen and starts writing. Oh. Yeah. Chill as a cucumber, just relaxed. Writing a few notes. This is actually going on. It's been a minute or two now. This is wild. They just sat there in silence and didn't say anything. That's unreal. What a tremendous amount of conviction and belief in oneself. Because if you don't have a script, then there's nothing to say. Wow. Wow. I don't know whether to respect that or I don't know if I'd have enough courage to do that. I would you know, ask them to move on or something, put another picture up, because that was a good 2 to 3 minutes of silence. Wow.
So it's still pretty windy, but it is going to get a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, last night I was lying in bed and I've not heard a wind like that for an awfully long time. I mean, oh, that's just wrong, isn't it? Anyway, you know what I mean. And
Don't set me off. Don't set me off.
But that's what you were. That is what you were predicting.
It's got the giggles.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so hard when you've got the giggles to come out of it. We all just turn into little kids, don't we? Someone turn his mic off, please.
Gentlemen, it is much, much better out there, and that is good news, because just look at this glorious photograph of Cornwall. We're going to have to send Simon out of the studio, I think.
Do you know what would have made that situation even more terrible? Is if the rest of the producers and editors were laughing too. But sometimes when we've got the giggles, it's aided and worsened when other people around us are laughing too, which I'm sure you remember when I was a child in, you know, in school and in the classroom, and if I had the giggles, I would struggle to kind of recover from it. But if there were other students laughing at the same time, it would be even worse. So I imagine that's what he was probably going through in that moment. These things happen.
Before we move on, also to bring you an update on the financial situation in Cyprus.
Oh, camera's gone off.
We have talked about so much
going
over the
on?
last few weeks. I apologise. Clearly not meant to be doing that.
Has she
But let me
noticed?
just tell you what we're hearing from Nicosia, the AP news agency, in the last few minutes, saying that Cyprus's central bank says all
Who is
domestic
behind the
debit
camera?
and credit card transactions are now unrestricted.
Necessary, and he thought maybe the procession would
another
be
camera
divisive. What are your views?
Well, what happens outside the cathedral is something which is the choice of the government, and it's nothing to do with us directly. What happens inside is going to be a fairly straightforward funeral service, much like you would get in other parts of the country.
Control.
It's not
he tried to sit into the frame.
It's not a celebration or Thanksgiving directly. There's no eulogy or tribute to Mrs. Thatcher. But the service includes elements of thanksgiving, but also prayer that God's mercy and grace will cover the mistakes.
This is lasting a while, though.
Mrs. Thatcher's no exception.
Because, of course, Mrs. Thatcher had a difficult relationship with the
What is happening?
during her period in office, didn't
Although I have a laptop, as I said, I call on my grandson to help me to use it. So I'm not keen on replying to things by email. In fact, I've tried to get rid of.
Be worse, Sophie.
It could be worse, Peter. Thank you very much. And that's it from us on BBC One. We now join the BBC's news teams where you are. Bye-bye.
It's just a very gradual sinking there.
Just trying to build the suspense a little. Hello, this is BBC News. I'm Martin Croxall. Got a bit of a problem here. We're going to be taking a look at our papers.
That was good.
At the papers with our guests in a minute, with the broadcaster Alice Arnold and media writer.
Yeah, she handled that very well.
Neil Midgley. Can only get better.
Now, I do just want to show you what is happening on the markets as a reaction to all of that. And I would love to show them to you there, but I can't. Hopefully, they are coming. You can see somewhere. They were there. The market's as indecisive, I think, as they are.
Let's dissect this
Scandals
one.
happen all the time. The question is, how do democracies respond to those scandals?
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children has just walked in. I mean, shifting sands in the region. Do you think relations with the North may change?
I would be surprised if they do.
Bless him.
Pardon me. My apologies.
Lie.
So what does this all mean for the industry and the growth of music online?
He's
Well, Guy
breathing.
Cuny is the editor of the technology
It's not Guy
website
Cuny. He's
News
sweating.
Wireless. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by this verdict today?
I'm very surprised to see this verdict to come on me, because I was not expecting that. When I came, they told me something else, and I'm coming. You got an interview there, so it's a big surprise anyway.
A big surprise.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. With regards to the cost that's involved, do you think
Oh, he
now
tried.
more people will be downloading
Bless him.
online?
Actually, if you can go everywhere, you're gonna see a lot of people downloading to the internet and the website everything they want. But I think
Oh, he actually tried because
it's
he
much
knew it
better
was
for
live.
the development and to
Aw.
improve people what they want and to get on the easy way and so fast.
I bet the presenter's thinking,
This
huh?
does really seem to be the
What
way the
are you
music
talking
industry is
about?
progressing now, that people want to go onto the website and download music.
Exactly. You can go everywhere on the cyber cafe and you can check. You can go easy. It's gonna be very easy way for everyone to get something to the internet.
Cuny, thanks very much.
What
indeed. I
an
think we can now
absolute,
also speak to.
what an absolute disaster. Goma didn't get the job, but he did become an internet legend. So wait, he came in for an interview. Came for a job interview. I didn't see that part. Came in for a job interview and got mixed up with a guest. So I thought it was two different guests got mixed up at reception. He came in for a job interview and ended up on screen.
So what does this all mean for the industry and the growth of music online? Well, Guy Cuny is the editor of the technology
Never imagined he'd
website
end up live on the news channel.
Wireless. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by
He
this
said-
verdict today?
I'm very surprised to see this verdict to come on me because I was not expecting that. When I came, they told me something else and I'm coming. You got an interview there. So
Oh,
it's
so
a
they
big
have the
surprise.
same first
Big
name.
surprise.
Okay, I can understand.
Yeah. With regards to the cost that's in.
To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I can understand why a situation like this might occur. Similar first names. There aren't many guys, people that are called Guy, about in the world, I don't think. I'm guessing they were probably both black men. And he might have thought, and I actually applaud him for trying, he might have thought this was part of the interview process. He might have thought, you know, he was doing an interview and they want to kind of see what you'd be like on air. I don't know what job he was applying for, but I can imagine he probably thought this was a part of the process. So I'm not knocking him, actually. I understand to some degree how lines could be crossed here.
Everywhere you're gonna see a lot of people downloading to the internet and the website everything they want. But I think it's much better for the
he
development
tried.
and to improve people what they want and to get on the easy way and so fast the things they're looking for.
This does really seem to be the way the music industry is progressing now, that people want to go onto the website and download music.
Exactly. You can go everywhere on the cyber cafe and you can check. You can go easy. It's gonna be very easy way for everyone to get something to the internet.
Thank you, thanks very much indeed. I think
Bless
we can,
him.
now also
Didn't get the
speak
job,
to,
but he did become an internet legend. A legendary video.